We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Baltimore Orioles. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network.
Enter Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a foul tip held onto by Avila, and they get the strikeout.
Second baseman, number 1.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And they'll apply the tag here for the out. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. In to score the runner from third. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in, Ronald Ackerman. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Jones is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Joey Rickard.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes ball one. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Now in the box, number 17. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Baseman, number 17.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He is being aggressive.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Ready for another chance. Number 1. Switch hitter batting left here. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So stepping in, Trey Mancini. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman will step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Digging in, Denard Span. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Denard Span.
High pop-up. Swanson is there for it. He's got. Now batting, Alex Avila. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. In now is Pedro Alvarez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off with the Braves, left fielder Ezekiel Carrera.
First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Coming in is Span. He can't get there as it falls in. So striding in, Ronald Ackerman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ackerman.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Number 17.
Number 17 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for.
Fourth inning, center fielder Joey Rickard.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping up now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
First baseman, number 19.
Standing in, Chris Davis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. This is line to left. Carrera is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. He topped out in his first trip. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Here's Ender Inciarte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point, and he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready once again. Number one. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Suzuki. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So digging in now, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Joey Rickard. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first gets him, so the lead.
The designated hitter, Ronald Ackerman.
Miguel Castro, the 6'5".
Please. Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 46, Miguel Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Jones. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Jones comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little bouncer. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Suzuki has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Inciarte is retired, and there's one away.
Number 1.
Digging in to try it again. Number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. High in the air out to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Popped up. Machado is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis.
Right
he singled his last time up.
Markakis. Your attention, please.
So
now pitching for the Orioles. Number 57.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now, as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a liner. But this will land foul, as he didn't miss by much.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. Scooped up. A quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fielder, number 2, Denard.
Denard Span comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This is skied into short left center. Carrera on the run. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 17 ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe. Digging in once again. Pedro Alvarez. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And that misses, ball 1.
You know, he's about at the point right now where I figure one more base runner, and that might be the end of the line for this guy.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jose Ramirez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Kurt Suzuki.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So striding forward now, Ezekiel Carrera. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there. Stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Adam
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Carrera has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Davis.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? Digging in the switch.
Hitter off for Atlanta. Third baseman, number 17.
Darren O'Day comes on from the pen.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 56. Darren O'Day.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The batter, number 7.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Machado. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in, number 1. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Throw on to Davis at first will get him, and the ball game is over. And the Orioles got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Pedro Alvarez. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Mike Foltynewicz. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.